My wife locked herself in her office for 9 months, chasing a dream that never paid a single dollar. Every morning, she'd kiss me goodbye, grab her coffee, and disappear behind that office door. "Please don't interrupt me today," she'd say, and that was it. Door closed. For 6, sometimes 7 hours straight. Meanwhile, I'd head to work, bust my ass, come home by noon, 3 kids waiting for lunch, laundry piling up, dishes in the sink, and her, still locked in that room, headset on, nodding along to something called Agent Academy like she was in some motivational cult. I'd knock sometimes, softly at first. "Babe, can you help me with the kids real quick?" Nothing. Just that fake laugh she'd do when she was on those Zoom calls. At first, I told myself it was fine. She's trying something new. Everyone deserves a shot. She said it was sales, 100% commission, no limit to your income if you work hard enough. I even helped her buy her first batch of leads. She said it was an investment. That was 9 months ago. 9. And you know how much she's made since? Not one single dollar. In fact, she's lost money, buying new leads every week like they were lottery tickets. Sometimes I'd see the receipts, $99, $149, once $300, and all while I'm covering everything. The rent, groceries, the kids' clothes, school stuff. But the worst part wasn't even the money. It was the distance. The way she slowly disappeared from our life while still being under the same roof. Dinner time became the only moment she'd come out, and even then, she'd bring that fake enthusiasm with her. So today my mentor said we're this close to breaking through, and I just stare at her, trying not to lose it, thinking, what breakthrough? You haven't sold a damn thing. One night I finally snapped. The kids were screaming. The sink was overflowing, and she was still in there, on a call. I opened the door without knocking. She whipped around like I just walked into a sacred ceremony. "I told you not to interrupt me when I'm prospecting." "Prospecting for what?" I shouted. "You're not mining gold. You're wasting time." She looked at me like I just insulted her soul. "I'm building something, okay? You just don't support me." And that hit me harder than anything, because I did support her. I believed in her when no one else did. But it's hard to believe when the only result is watching your wife vanish into a dream that's bleeding your family dry. That night, we didn't speak. She slept in the guest room, and I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering how we even got here. The next morning, she didn't even say goodbye. Just shut the office door again. Hours went by. I heard her crying once, quietly. Then more motivational audio. Some guy yelling about how success takes sacrifice. I wanted to scream. Sacrifice? She's sacrificing her kid's childhood, our marriage, everything real, for a fantasy. Later that week, I came home early. I stood outside that door for a full minute listening. She wasn't talking to a client. She was listening to another team leader speech. Some nonsense about manifesting your millionaire mindset. That's when something in me broke. I opened the door. She looked up, red-eyed, exhausted, like someone caught sneaking hope. I just said, "Can we talk?" And for once, she didn't fight me. We sat on the couch. No screens, no headset, just silence. She looked smaller than I'd ever seen her. And then, out of nowhere, she whispered, "I don't even know who I am anymore." She started crying, full on shaking, hands over her face. Said she thought quitting would mean admitting she was a failure. That this was supposed to be her thing, her chance to be more than just a mom. That she kept buying leads because if she stopped, it meant the dream was dead. I didn't know what to say, so I just held her. After a while, she said, "I can't keep doing this." Her voice cracked. "I see now it's not going anywhere." For the first time in months, she walked back into that office, not to make another call, but to shut the laptop, unplug the headset, and delete every single motivational recording on her computer. She turned to me, eyes wet, and said, "I just wanted to make you proud." I told her she already did. Then she smiled, weak but real, and said, "I'm gonna get a real job, something where I can actually use my license." And just like that, it felt like I had my wife back. That night, she came with me to the gym. First time in forever. We didn't talk much, just worked out side by side. But when she looked over and smiled, I swear, for a split second, it felt like the door to that office finally opened for good.